Alright guys, welcome back to Push Start. We are here. Hold on, let me run this through my. There we go. Okay. We are here and ready for some predictions. Now my last prediction video for the third run was a bit different. It was more of an informative video than a prediction video because I had to make sure the format was, well understood by every participant. But this time around we're going back to our minor tournaments, beginning with Push Start, and it's back to regular predictions. So I'm very excited. We got a lot of interesting first round matchups here. Every first round matchup is an interesting one. I can cherry pick a storyline out of thin air when it comes to the participants and king players. But yeah, we're gonna go right ahead, get this off of the screen, and come over here. Now, Plum versus Dundee. This is gonna be look, I got Dundee in 2 games, 2-0. Give me Dundee 2-0. Dundee is 3-8 all time. Plum is 0-6 all time. Dundee's record though, yeah, 3-8 seems terrible, but it's really a product of who he's had to face off against in his early rounds. Although that stolen loss really does weigh the record down as well, because if he beaten stolen, his record would only be 5-7. I mean, it still would be in the negatives, but against Plum here, definitely projected to win and projected to get his 2 wins here and push to 5-8 and go on to the next round. So that is my prediction. I don't know about you guys, but give me Dundee in a 2-0. Put Dundee right there, and then I'll put the O here and the 1 here, or the 2, sorry, because he'll be 2-0ing him if my predictions are correct. Alright, next matchup we got Spec and Tim. Okay, Spec and Tim, this is going to be, I believe, the 3rd time they have faced off in a 1v1, one of these 1v1 tournaments, I should say. Spec has the all-time head-to-head record. Obviously, he has the all-time head-to-head record against everyone not named the Musty Blues. The only person who Spec has never defeated in these 1v1s. Who, by the way, he's missing. We're missing him in Push Start. He didn't sign up for it, but no, nothing wrong with that at all. Like I say all the time, I'm hosting these tournaments as frequently as possible. I don't see any end times when it comes to him. So future tournaments, hope to see Musty back, because we could use the competition and more people at the top. But as far as Spec Tim, Spec, he hasn't been looking weak. It's not weak. It's not even him, because he still looks like the dominant Spec. I just think everyone else is slowly catching up. So it's not like Spec has gotten any worse. He hasn't. He's not taking any backseat. But I feel like he can only get so much better when he's playing people that he's better than in these 1v1s, as opposed to everyone else. They have a lot to catch up to, and it's easier to catch up when you have a bunch of people, ahead of you or even on your level. So yeah. That being said, I didn't basically say much about this prediction match for this match here, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Spec. I'm gonna say Spec 2-1. I'm gonna say Spec 2-1. I want Tim to win. If I had 2 different brackets for who I want to win, like what I want to happen and what I think's gonna happen, it would look completely different. But for now, I got Tim winning, or Tim losing this one to Spec. Spec winning it 2-1, and Tim has taken the game off of Spec before, so this is not far-fetched at all. We have seen Spec lose 3 times in a row, more recently than we've seen him win. Hey, technically that's a fact, but that's gonna set up for the potential semi-finals matchup of Dundee versus Spec. That's interesting as hell. But third match of the first round is Auto versus Speed for the the very first time, because Auto faced off against Moth before. So Auto and Speed, man, that is really, it's hard to call because they both are on the up climb. Like, they both have been getting so much better day after day, game after game, week after week. And I feel like the projection is Speed, but the eye test is looking like it's Auto recently. If that makes sense. I don't know, man. This is a tough one. This is definitely another game 3. This is gonna go to a game 3. This is gonna go to a game 3, but who's winning it? You know, Auto could win that. Auto could win this 2-1, but Speed on his best day, he could win it 2-0. But I don't know. Speed, though, he is easier to juke in 1v1s than others, and Auto knows how to manipulate his opponent when he has. I don't know, man. It's interesting as hell. Auto has the clash choice though, not the map choice. That is interesting. Because of that alone, I'm going to say Speed wins this 2-1, because I think my play would be to keep Speed out and away from the OG UKC map if I'm Auto Cycle. But because he doesn't have map choice, can't do that. Cannot do that. So I got Speed moving on to the second round here. This song is slapping. Shout out to Street Fighter 6 for this theme song, man. Alright, Miranda Yukio for the final game in the first round. The debut of Yukio, who by that definition is standing at a 0-0 record, while Miranda is at a 0-2 record, 0-2. Those 2 losses, Auto Cycle at the third run, the major event. But this is Yukio. This is someone who has tons of background when it comes to playing against top level players. I mean, plays with Spec a lot, plays with Dundee, plays with Musty, and if you're playing with all 3 of them on a consistent basis, I mean, or as consistent as can be rather, when it comes to King, then you're definitely gonna have an upper hand on a lot of other people. Miranda though, she's a wild card. She's a wild card because I feel like it's a low chance that it happens, but if she goes off and if she is just on her game, not a low chance, but it's hard given the competition, given the other competition. Like, unless she's going against Plum, then everyone is just an uphill battle for her. So she's gonna have to really just zone in, and she has the clash choice here. So let's see if that has anything to do with how the matchup in the series goes here. That being said though, I am going to say Yukio wins this one in his debut 2-0. If Musty is any indication, being an unranked player really doesn't mean all that much if you know what you're doing, because Musty came into the third run unranked and ended up winning the entire thing. Our first major was won by someone that wasn't even ranked. That's crazy. But damn, I just realized I'm not gonna have any space here on the I'll just put it on the left side. Don't matter. I'll put it on the left side. I'll make it a bit smaller too, because I don't want it to clash. Oh, nope. There we go. And then Miranda with the unfortunate donut. Still better than me though, so hey. I don't know if that makes anyone feel better at this point. Low bar. Anyways, semifinals matchups here. One hell of a semifinals. Dundee versus Spec and Speed versus Yukio. Man, this is what a way to have our semifinals end up in our inaugural push start. Dundee Spec. Dundee Spec. I got Spec. I got Spec 2. No, I got Spec 2-0. I think after the 10 win, Spec is going to be zoned in. He's going to be... Look, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but the 1v1s have not been treating Dundee too well. And I think Spec, after that 3-0 loss to Musty, he's going to be a man on a mission trying to get another tournament win here. His last tournament win was, I think it was King LF. Was it that? I think so. Against Spotless. So, yeah. Sorry, I was being a little bit OCD with the positioning there. 2-0 against Dundee. And that's not easy to do, trust me. It's not easy to beat Dundee in general, so to beat him 2-0, better be a good player. Speed Yukio for the semifinals matchup here. Oh wait, I didn't even... One second. Wait. Okay. And now, Speed versus Yukio. Ooh, that's the good one. That is another good one. Damn, man, this is a really good one. But you know what? I think it's gonna go 2-1, and I think the experience is finally gonna catch up to the matches. And I'm going back and forth with experience matters and experience doesn't matter, but it really also comes down to who you're going against. And Speed has been in this long enough now. He knows what to expect in these 1v1 tournaments. Yukio, this is his debut. I'm pretty sure he doesn't let nerves get to him. I never heard anything about him saying he gets nervous, so I don't think that'd be a factor. But knowing what class and what map to choose against each opponent, in my opinion, is really important. I feel like that has not been used as much as it should be, and it may be because you guys, I feel like, aren't too much fans of the other maps. But if it gets you the win, then fuck, just play on it and win. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel like your best chance against Spec is playing on greens, the greens map, but you just don't want to do it because you don't like the map, screw that, bro. Get the win. Get the W. But that being said, yeah, I got Speed making it out. This was my prediction. Wait, was it? I think this was my prediction for the third run. Ended up being Speed Spec. I think so. And that obviously was dead wrong, but maybe it'll happen this time. Maybe. Spec would have class choice. Speed would have map choice. And if I'm anybody that has map choice against Spec, I'm telling you, I'm keeping him away from the 1v1 map, the OG UKC 1v1 map, that is. Unless I'm Musty Blues, because Musty 3-0'd him on that. I'm gonna hold that over your head every single time I get Spec. Man, but Speed versus Spec, I think. Can Speed? You know what? I'm predicting. I'm gonna say right now, I'm predicting Spec to win it. But can Speed take a game here? Because this is best of 5. Remember, finals are best of 5. So since I got Spec winning it, let me just go ahead and put the 3 here. But you know what? Let's make it a bigger 3. It's the finals. But how many games will it be? Can Speed take one? Nah, I think it'd be a clean sweep, man. I think, you know what? If they had played previous games before, I would say so. But because this is his first time in tournament against Spec in a 1v1, I don't think he'd be able to take a game. I don't think so. So those are my predictions for push start. Alright, so Spec, Speed, y'all know what to do. Go out there and make me my money. Oh, that is Discord, not Streamlabs. Okay. You're getting to see a boomer work his magic. But alright, man. Panda's predictions, as always. I will see you guys in push start. Peace out.